The third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic caused worry and concern by fans. Now, the reasons behind this was because Lauren Faust, the original developer of the show, left after season 2. Now, here's a timeline about Lauren Faust with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. When the show was being made from the ground up, she is the original developer. She established the characters and the settings and where the show will take from there. Now, when season 2 aired, all she was a consultant. She overlooked how the second season played off. And considering how successful the first 2 seasons were, I would imagine that Lauren Faust decided to leave because she knew that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is in good hands. And that's true. Now, one of the things that made me raise an eyebrow is the amount of episodes that season 3 has. The third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic only has 13 episodes, which is half the amount of a usual season of the show, which is 26. Perhaps the reason for half amount of the episodes in the third season was probably for quality control. Heck, I don't even know what the reason for why season 3 has half amount of the episodes, and personally, I don't think it matters anymore because the third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is just as enjoyable as the past 2 seasons. Although I will admit there are some episodes that make this a weaker season than season 2. One of the examples of why season 3 is weak at times is the 2-part premiere, The Crystal Empire. Now, I will say this, King Sombra looks really cool. His design looks pretty badass. However, after watching the Crystal Empire 2-part episode, I found King Sombra underwhelming. However, the episode that follows, Too Many Pinkies, made up for this 2-part premiere of the third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, because Too Many Pinkies has a crazy concept, and it is one of the funniest episodes of the third season. It even takes a jab at a previous generation. There's also another episode I really like in the third season, which is Magic Duel. This is actually one of my favorite episodes in the show. And speaking about Magic Duel, after 2 seasons and 4 episodes, Pinkie Pie's humor continues to be funny. It hasn't even failed. Another good thing about Magic Duel actually involves Trixie, because in the past, Trixie was irritating, although the writing of Trixie was intentional that way. At the end of Magic Duel, she actually changes somewhat. She actually learns her mistakes and tries to do things differently. Yes, Trixie actually doesn't stay one note throughout the series. And Trixie's not the only antagonist that changes. Even Discord changes in this season as well. Any average kid's cartoon would just stick to the basics and not really change anything. But My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is not your average kid's cartoon. This show actually sticks to continuity and actually makes character changes from season to season. I actually find this to be praiseworthy for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. However, the biggest significant change that this third season made was giving an inkling of development for Twilight Sparkle. Even though the third season has half the amount of episodes that every season has, this third season is miraculous. Considering that this is the first season without Lauren Faust being involved, and actually showing changes to a few characters, especially with Twilight Sparkle learning things throughout these 3 seasons, and then we see a change at the very end of the third season with Twilight Sparkle. The quality of this show is still up, even with half the amount of episodes of other seasons, and after 3 seasons, I still think this is a good kids' cartoon. I am very curious to see how seasons 4 and onwards turn out, since I actually have not seen seasons 4 through 7. Now, even though the third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has some weak moments, the animation is still good. I may not find the songs memorable this time, but the songs are okay too. But the third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is still enjoyable like the previous 2 seasons, even though it's a little weaker than the second season. Now that my business with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 3 is through, I will be shooting a 9 out of 10 for the third season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.